What's up, squad? Back with another video. Y'all seeing the title is going down. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see today. I do have to say too. I got my days messed up, so y'all. So I don't want to mess up. Let me check the day. Saturday. I got my days messed up. I'm not even gonna lie. But happy Saturday. That's a shame. Happy Saturday to everybody. I'm not even gonna lie. Make sure y'all enjoy today wherever you are. We are in Indiana. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be windy today. Stormed pretty bad yesterday. And y'all know that. If y'all are in Indiana, Indianapolis area, anywhere in Indiana, honestly, is bipolar weather, literally. But definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody. It's definitely lit. I know a lot of people are saying that they're from Indiana. I know a lot of people are wanting to, meet me and stuff like that. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I'm a very antisocial person. I'm not gonna lie. I have bad anxiety and stuff like that. People do see me out sometimes, if I'm out with the cars, if I'm at a car event or something like that. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe one day get together and do something, I don't know. Definitely got to be safe too. It is 2025, pretty crazy. But anyways, definitely, y'all see. There's a lot of talk that AOC and Jasmine Crockett is the 2028 ticket, which is pretty insane. I've been hearing talk about Stephen A. Smith. I've been hearing talk about Bernie Sanders. I think Cory Booker. It's been a few. Hakeem. And a lot of talk when it comes to AOC and Jasmine Crockett, though. But, this post, gave and said thoughts on this. And honestly, me personally, I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to be real. I feel like it'd be a lot worse than how Kamala's went. And I feel like Kamala's definitely would have went a little better than she did. But I feel like a lot of things were forced and copied. Everything that she wanted to do, it was very forced. Like when I say it was very forced to the way, like she would act a certain way, talk a certain way, do this. She would take, Trump's policies, even Biden's policies from the actual campaign page. So a lot of that, but when it comes to Jasmine Crockett, I feel like it definitely would be worse. I mean, honestly, the way that she talks, the way that she does things, people, I still don't know to this day. Even the people that love Jasmine Crockett, that's always in my comments, they can't even tell me what Jasmine Crockett has done in general, because I still to this day, I don't know. Then you got Kamala Harris as well, giving a shout out to these people.
Including congressional leaders like Cory Booker, Chris Van Hollen, Chris Murphy, Jasmine Crockett, Maxwell Frost, AOC, and Bernie Sanders.
Literally the worst of the worst. Not even gonna lie. Definitely the worst of the worst. When it comes to Kamala, AOC, Jasmine Crockett, I don't want to hear people talking about. Because, of course, they get in my comments saying this is that, about when it comes to race, because I said something about the Cory and I said something about Hakeem. And, but at the same time, I feel like they just try to they play in a lot of people's faces, especially when it comes to Jasmine Crockett. He's the main one that plays in people's faces, and people don't even see that and get that. I feel like she tries to play this part. I showed a video not too long ago about how Jasmine Crockett actually talks, how she actually speaks. Literally, how she actually speaks. And when I tell y'all that she tries to play this part, that is mainly, extremely ghetto. Like I always say, she plays this ghetto, this loud, social media politician. You know what I mean? That's what Jasmine Crockett gives off. And I'm telling y'all, I know for a fact, if she runs to be president, trust and believe it will be worse than Kamala's. I know for a fact. Let's check out Stephen A. Smith.
I've listened to Jasmine Crockett. Both AOC and Jasmine Crockett are welcome on this show. I respect the hell out of both of them. I'm not here to disrespect anybody. I'm only talking about what strategy is going to work. When I hear Jasmine Crockett talking about how I'm just against all things and everything Trump, is that legislating? Isn't it an obligation that you have to come up with something?
Exactly.
If the other party is in office, you have to go from thinking that you're going to get what you want if your party was in the White House, and instead transitioning to how can I work with the other party to get some of what I want, because I know I'm not going to get most of what I want because they won the election.
But that's what makes, and this is the end of the video, but that's what makes it, because I know people are going to be, why'd you cut them off? It's literally 47 seconds. You know, it's a quick video basically to get a summary of you literally have, especially Jasmine Crockett, that hates, and I'm not even going to lie, it comes with so many Democrats, bro. Y'all know that my dad is a Democrat. And it's like they can't find anything, not one thing. And and y'all know the things that Trump is doing, I definitely support, I definitely love, and you know, myself and others, you know, people that's watching this obviously are understanding and trusting the things that he's doing. Now, my thing is that you have people like Jasmine Crockett that are mainly in denial just because it's Trump. They don't like anything that he's doing, and can't find anything. You know, and that's what makes me mad, because so many people support him. And it's like, and people can't say that Trump, you know, Trump, I just watched a video on Trump. I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was, but it was about a Democrat. And he said he does this all the time, and he'll say, you know, just Democrat, nice guy or nice woman, you know, and let it be known, okay, I see what they're doing here. And that's really what you want. And people don't understand. I can tell y'all right now, people that support Jasmine Crockett literally probably act just like Jasmine Crockett. I mean, honestly, because there's no way that a person, like, it's all common sense. It's all common sense. At the end of the day, I feel like it's all common sense. You know, when I first got into this, I thought it would, and honestly, it can be a little hard. It can be a little bit challenging, you know, when it comes to doing these videos, talking about different things, watching what you say on this program, like everything, you know, and I obviously thought it was, you know, pretty challenging. I came from, you know, looking at sports videos, music, you know, comedy, stuff like that. So switching over and seeing this stuff, you know, I thought it was tough. A lot of this stuff, I'm not even going to lie, is common sense. I mean, it's very much so common sense. If you have common sense, you work, and it just makes me look at a lot of certain people a different way when they're supporting people that really don't care about them. Like, and it's no like shade towards nobody. Like, I look at my dad, and like to this day, like I love my dad. Like I wouldn't like I don't let a lot of things get so serious when it comes, you know, especially when it's in between family. But I definitely it shows a little bit, you know, when you look at, you know, people a different way. Not so much of, I would say, their beliefs. I wouldn't go too deep in about that, but it's so much of, how can I put this? It's so much of just the things that they're going with, the things that they're allowing, the people that they're supporting. You know, I feel like it's more so of that. You know, me personally, like I said, I feel like people only support Jasmine Crockett because the way that she acts, the ghetto act, because I haven't seen her do anything. You know, I feel like it's so much of talk. It's so much of talk. It's so much of, oh, I don't like Trump. I feel this way about Trump. So the people that actually don't like Trump, it's like Jasmine Crockett is like their hype man. You know what I mean? Like that hype man, because she doesn't do anything. I don't know what Jasmine Crockett has done. Like I look it up, I try to see. There's nothing. I mean, when you look up Jasmine Crockett, you're not gonna see nothing but talking crazy about Trump. I mean, honestly, if you look up Jasmine Crockett right now, look up Jasmine Crockett on X, you're not gonna see nothing but, I'll do it for you. You literally, when I tell you, you see nothing, or you're gonna see people talking about her. You look up Jasmine Crockett. I did not mean to put two Y's. If you look up Jasmine Crockett, literally, like all you see, obviously, I do have to show y'all the video when it comes to I guess she said something to what is his name, DJ Daniels, the 13-year-old cancer survivor. I'm pretty sure. But you literally see, when she was on with Bill, literally talking crazy about Trump. There's multiple people talking crazy, about Jasmine Crockett. This is Jasmine Crockett talking about Trump when it came about the men and women's sports. I mean, you really see Jasmine Crockett mainly just talking about Trump, hating on Trump, bashing Trump. That's it. Here's the video of DJ Daniels and what he said.
I've been through 13 brain surgeries. That's why my head looks like this. And let me say this. This one congresswoman was talking about my head. But I said she can't be talking because she look like a burnt marshmallow. Jasmine Crockett. I've been through.
And I feel like that is messed up. Like at the end of the day, like talking about a 13-year-old that literally went to 13 surgeries, on his head. Like and to talk about him like that, I feel like that's definitely low down. I seen somebody that commented and said that that they do support DJ Daniels, but they don't like how he made fun of somebody. Let me tell y'all something on how I feel about this. A person that's been and mind you, this kid, and I feel for this kid. I feel for this kid just for the simple fact it could have been something a lot worse said. But him saying that's not doing nothing. By all means, this is the truth. I'm not giving no excuses or nothing. Again, y'all know what he's been through. So for a person to say that, to stand up for himself, to stand up just by saying something, it just speaks a lot. It speaks a lot about his character and how he feels. Because just think about that. Somebody, not only another kid, mind you, he's 13, but a grown woman talking about a kid because of what he went through. That will throw you down as a person, especially like a little kid, a 13-year-old, a teen. So I feel like that right there, like the person that did say that, like, come on now. Like, let's be real. Honestly, you're talking about a grown woman talking about a kid. It's pretty sad. Definitely sad world. Jasmine Crockett is a sick person, bro. I definitely tell y'all that. Jasmine Crockett is definitely a sick person. I want y'all to check this out. This is the view, literally, on Jasmine Crockett. I'm pretty sure I couldn't watch the whole video, of course. Literally only watched the first few seconds of it. But Jasmine Crockett, I think they talked about Kamala and a few others. Let's check it out.
It is this fear that the people within the party, within the primary system, will have about voting for a woman, because every time we voted for a woman, we've lost so far. And I think that that's a natural fear because we just want to win. So there's a lot of people that are like, you know what? Like, let's go find the safest white boy we can find. When we talk about them, I can tell you that there is one specific candidate. I had a donor on the phones with me telling me that all the donors are lining up behind that candidate.
Oh, I think
Let me tell y'all something. Who is it?
it's JB Pritzker, but I could be wrong.
Let me tell y'all something. Like I said in the video, I think yesterday, as long as you bring up race and you are that way towards a lot of people and you just this R-word person, you're not gonna get nowhere. And I feel like you're not gonna get nowhere because it's just one of those things. Like, just stop talking about it. And I feel like that's one of the reasons on why why it puts a lot of people away. I feel like that is one of the reasons on why it pushed a lot of people away from Kamala. When Kamala first started that campaign, immediately, all of a sudden, I'm black. Literally, like it. All of a sudden, let's get this rapper. Let's get Megan Thee Stallion on there so you can talk on set. It was all of, okay, I know it's about to bring black people in. I know it's about to bring the black women in. Put somebody on stage that act exactly like them. It's nothing but to play in people's faces, bro. It literally. And the crazy thing is, they sitting there playing in black people face, black women face, and these black communities. Hispanic communities playing in all their face, right? Because so-called Kamala is now she was a woman of color, right? She was a black woman, as they say. We know the truth to that. But to do that and to play in their face, they're doing nothing but allowing it. They think it's cute. They think it's okay to do. And now they see, the importance of it. Why not push, the policy? Pushing more, these different policies to help out in America. Like, I feel like, I ain't gonna say she would have had a greater chance, but it wouldn't be as bad as it would. And we all know, like, it definitely would, it definitely. But it wouldn't be as bad if she didn't do a lot of things that she did. I'm telling y'all. That whole campaign was literally a S show. Y'all know I've been trying not to cuss on my channel, but it literally was a S show.
He's Illinois governor. He's a billionaire. He's Midwest. He's got the profile. Wouldn't be a controversial.
I'm Governor Westmore all the way.
Westmore is a very good idea.
And if you don't know who he is, you should learn, because to me, he's the most qualified, amazing candidate I've seen in my
Okay, I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Qualified, amazing candidate I've seen in my lifetime.
So you agree?
He will be president.
So you agree with Crockett then?
He's black.
That you can't have.
He's black. Sarah Haynes says he's black. This is exactly what I just said before I even watched this video, bro. This is exactly what I'm talking about before I even watched this video. This is their main focus. Oh, he's black. So what? Literally, like, so what? What can he do? What policies is he about? How can he make America amazing? How can he put America first? How can he put America, to the next level? These are things that are important, not because of skin color.
Well,
You can't have a woman.
It's about a woman.
But the thing is that I don't look at people first by the woman, a black man, a gay person.
So you agree with Crockett then?
He's black.
That you can't have a woman.
That's the first thing she said. But then she's saying that she doesn't. That's the first thing that she don't look for is if a person is black or a person is a woman or. Did she just say that, or am I tripping?
Black.
That you can't have a woman.
You can't have a be president.
So you agree with Crockett then?
He's black.
That you can't have a woman.
You can't have a woman.
It's about a woman.
But the thing is that I don't look at people first by the woman, a black man, a gay person. I look at the best candidate, and then they happen to have all these other things they bring.
But she just said that he's black. That's the first thing that she said. I'm telling y'all, bro. This is my thing. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is my thing. I'm not a perfect guy whatsoever. I'm not perfect when it comes to doing these videos. I always have people emailing me saying, I need to change the microphone. I need to stop saying I need to stop saying this. I need to stop saying that. I guarantee I would do a whole lot better and say a whole lot better than these women on The View, bro. I'm not being cocky about it. I'm not doing none of that. But they're literally getting paid millions to sit here and sound like idiots, bro. Like there's literally no way. There's literally no way. I can name so many people that do way better than what they do. Way better than what they do. She literally just sat there and lied and said that she don't look. Like maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I'm asking. Literally said that she don't look at that, but then goes and says that he's black. That's the first thing that she said.
It may be a little different for most of the country.
I don't know. I would say that we got to stop telling the American public what they're ready for.
And we've
elected a black man before.
We lost twice when women ran.
Yeah.
I mean,
but is there no distinguishing factors to each woman and why they might have lost? Is there no nuance?
Hillary Clinton was one of the most qualified candidate in presidential.
She carried a lot of Clinton baggage,
But she was polarized.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm sorry.
She said Hillary Clinton, y'all.
Because to a failed game show host.
Yes.
Okay?
I loved her. I
unqualified.
voted for her. But the number one thing I heard from people that didn't like her was there was this mystery around the Clinton baggage they took. I just don't trust her.
They weaponized her husband against Hillary Clinton. And the bottom
They did all
line
those
is,
things.
This
But
country is a
yes.
misogynistic country, and this country
Oh,
is
here we
a
go.
country that, out of all of the first world countries, hasn't been able to elect a female president.
So
That's just factual.
Okay, listen. Sexism, racism, absolutely exists. It absolutely is a factor at elections. It is not the determinative factor in the 2024 election. And I disagreed strongly with President Biden when he basically blamed that on why Kamala Harris lost. She outperformed Joe Biden when he was in the race. The numbers went up. The fundraising went up. She had a short window to run. And I think all the data that we have when you see why she lost the battleground states, it is not because a bunch of racist Democrats didn't turn out for her. That's not why.
I just want to point something out.
Let me tell y'all something. Kamala lost. Look at Whoopi. I'm going to be nice today because I was about to say something, but I'm going to be nice. I'm going to let y'all say something about Whoopi's face right now. But I do have to say, Kamala lost. And I said this. I literally said this not too long. Kamala lost because obviously we seen the copy and paste she did from Joe Biden's website. We seen that she tried to take policies, or didn't try. She took copied policies from Trump. She tried to play a part, with many black people. Literally even going in a black barbershop and trying to sound ghetto. Literally when she goes around Hispanics, literally when she goes around anybody, she tries to be like them. There's a lot of things on why she actually lost that I can say. And people notice that. I feel like so many people like myself expose so many things that people caught on, and they like, this not a good look. Matter of fact, let me bring this up and then I'm gonna let the rest of this video play. My buddy was over there the other day. My buddy's in the military. I'm not gonna say his name, who he is, anything like that. He's in the military. He was over the other day, and we was talking about, Kamala. I'm like, man, we'll be messed up. It'd definitely be messed up. Kamala being I know for a fact. You know what he said to me? Take a guess on what he said. I'm going to give y'all a second. Take a guess on what he said to me. He said, I would be in war right now. It made me feel some type of way because it's like, dang. Like, that's deep. It's extremely deep. Like, and I got a few friends. I actually got many friends in the military. It's pretty crazy. My brother is actually in the military too, but he was in the military for 4 years. But when you hear somebody say that it's in the military, I don't know. I think I felt some type of way because it's like, dang, like we really dodged a bullet. Really dodged a bullet. For him to say that, like, and for him to like get down on himself because he like, dang, I'd probably be in war right now. Mind you, it's a black dude. Y'all know I don't go into color, but I feel like it's so many other black people, so many that are starting to understand of people that's playing in their face, the truths, the things that's actually, real, and they're paying attention. And not only black people, especially when it comes to younger people too, starting to pay attention. I feel like so many content creators got involved that a lot of younger people are paying attention to, and that's why I like what I do. But I'm gonna let the rest of this play, y'all.
Say something.
It's very important that when we're talking, that you all understand why we talk from a colored place, because that's how we're judged. That's how we're seen.
Yeah.
And so it's very important.
Did she say a colored place?
And why we talk from a colored place, because that's how we're judged. That's how we're seen.
Yeah.
And so it's very important for people to understand that. And listen, you're all smart people. You're all smart people. You cannot ask people to run, and if they're running because they want to make sure gay and straight people have the same rights, that women have the same rights as a man in this country. These can't be weaponized as wokeism. These are not, you can't say, not you, but you can't say, oh, you lost because y'all were woke. You were trying to protect gay folks. Because gay folks are just as much a part of this country. And if we're not protecting them
Listen, this is what I got to say. I have no issues whatsoever. I feel like a lot of people don't get that. But when it comes to especially like trying to push that on kids, putting that stuff in schools, making it just okay, what's something else? Putting men in a women's sports, that's not okay with me, bro. That's not okay with me. And for them to actually try to justify that and try to use excuse like that it's definitely disgusting, bro. I don't know how the show is still on, bro.
Heard the other side say,
why would they have her on air? Like, I ain't even trying to be funny or like mean or nothing, but like, man, they almost had me cussing. Like her obviously she's not well right now. She's not feeling well, so I don't know why.
Protecting them, and we've heard the other side say, there's something wrong with what they're doing, and somebody's got to protect them. And so somebody has to stand up. It was us. We lost. We know it. I don't know why she lost, because she was qualified. It doesn't matter.
So now they don't know why Kamala lost?
Why she lost? Insane. Because she was qualified. It doesn't matter, because all that really matters now is what we're dealing with right now.
But there is a reality to the situation that we have experienced in the past, 10 years?
Yes.
We have experienced the reality that these women can't get elected.
To win.
You have to acknowledge that it's certainly there that certain
part
people
of it.
cannot.
They stuck. It's just one of those things that you just got to leave alone. You literally got to leave alone. As long as they keep this up and they talk about this whole race thing and women and this, that, and the other, if you good at what you do and you good at your job and the people love you, I mean, that's it. That's all. I mean, I feel like that's it and that's all. But then when you play this part and you fake, and you want to push the wrong things, especially when it comes to children. And that's exactly why our two girls will be homeschooled. Rennie literally earlier was doing her schoolwork online. Literally homeschool, preschool. And we're doing that just because, I see so many things happen in these schools. So many things happening. I'm talking about so many things happening in these schools. Then you got people that talk like this that think it's okay, enabling this stuff. You got teachers that are showing kids things that they shouldn't be. I'm telling you, and I'm honestly tired of it. I'm honestly tired of it. And it's up to us to keep on speaking on it. I see a lot of parents going to these meetings and going to these whatever y'all call them. I forgot what they call it. I ain't been in school in so long. People think that and the crazy thing is, people think that I'm like 19, 20 years old. I'm 27, y'all. I'm 27. I know y'all still gonna say, oh, you still a baby, you still young, and this, that, and other. The people out there that's thinking I'm 19, 20 years, I'm 27 years old. I've been in school for a little while. But going to these meetings and going to these things, I feel like it definitely is important, speaking up, because I've been seeing different videos of the books and the things that teachers are showing kids. I feel like it's wrong. I feel like it's wrong when it comes to stuff like that. I also feel like putting men in women's sports, those things are wrong. Obviously, Jasmine Crockett thinks that it's okay. Kamala thinks that it's so. And I just find it completely insane, y'all. I find it completely insane about a lot of things. And I feel like a lot of people are waking up and realizing what's really going on. Definitely make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Protect these kids, y'all. Definitely. Protect these kids. Make sure y'all stay safe. Definitely much love to y'all. Have a great day today. Catch y'all next one.